Okay.
Hi, guys. Eric Pavey here at PickDogs.com for your overnight Wednesday report. Now, once again, if you want to take advantage of our trial offer that Al is running, 2 weeks for the price of one from the day that you start. 1 week is normally $1,000 on a promo. We've only done it twice. We weren't going to do anything until the new year. This is simply in honor of Mitch. I know Mitch is probably saying, don't do it, don't do it. You're worth much more than that. But it's a way to bring the smaller clients in that don't have the gargantuan bankrolls that are all access clients that are up 396 units this season at the time of recording are up. With that being said, there's still a lot of people have been making comments to me about, well, football's almost over. There's plenty of football left. Plenty of football left. You're number one the last 5 years at Sports Watch Monitor in basketball and football. But, again, I always say, Al, if you're a handicapper like you are, it doesn't really matter what shape the ball is. If you know how to handicap, you know how to handicap.
Yeah, I mean, like, for example, this year in hockey, it's low volume and very high volume in basketball and football. But in hockey this season, I'm 10-4. We're up 4.75 net games after the juice. So even hockey has been terrific, but extremely low volume.
Got it.
College and pro basketball this year were 103 and 63. In football, 127 and 99. So it's been another great year. We would love to get as many people involved as possible. So we're having this offer right now, and just text the words Big Al to 702-769-0404. But we've got 2 months more of football. We've got 7 more months of basketball. And I have, as you mentioned, been the number one handicapper in the country in basketball each of the past 5 years, documented by Sports Watch Monitor. Currently number one in football this year as well over at Sports Watch Monitor and return on risk. So if you're looking for a handicapper, you're not going to do any worse than me.
I had a client, as you know, that took you up on your offer this morning before we came on air, and I messaged over to you that we.
Or I should say, any better than me.
Any better than you.
First, right?
Yeah, but the client, he didn't. He goes. So he called me. He goes. So let me understand the unit. The units are how much he likes something, and I said, well, it's situational, technical analysis. There's more into it than just Al likes a game more. Because today, for instance, at the time of this recording, you have a whole bunch of 2-unit plays and you have 2 6-unit plays. And he's like, well, he just personally likes them better. And I'll let you.
Absolutely not. No, that's a misapprehension, and I understand why people think that way. I don't like or dislike anything. This is not what I like. I often hate my plays, if you can believe it. I mean, like we joked last week about I had to give out the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville. Who were they playing? The Houston Texans or whoever.
Right,
they won the game outright. Right. I didn't like Tennessee. It just was a great technical play. It doesn't matter what I like. I give out what my.
So for the clients that are listening, this is what I always say. The opinion is usually what keeps the bookmakers happy when somebody has opinions. And to be a good situational, technical handicapper, there really has to be an absence of emotional opinion, not
Yeah,
an opinion.
I got a call from a client last night. I'll just say his first name. His first name's Scott, Cleveland, Ohio. And he said about a year ago, he switched. He says he used to play his own games along with mine. He says he hasn't played one of his own opinions in about 13 months. And he says he's never won so much money.
And
because he quit having, he would like a game, he'd put in a bet. Now he only plays my stuff.
Exactly. And it's hard to be disciplined because, again, a lot of people, we have certain clients that ask for your opinion, and that's part of the product and the service. You've been actually doing very well on these free opinions that you've been giving the clients.
We haven't missed one yet, which is crazy.
I know Nick is watching, and he's happy with the opinions. But again, that's fine if it's a game here, if it's a game there. But when you get in the scenario where clients call and they say, what's your opinion on these 9 games? Then it's like you're just going to take away from the profits. So with that being said, we don't want the video to go too long. What is your complimentary selection this Wednesday?
Yeah, but the earlier point, it's an important point.
Yes.
I rate the games. The games are rated as such because of the systems behind them.
Exactly.
And when a play is a 10-star or a 9-star, it can be for one of 2 reasons. It could be because it has an unbelievable system, just one system that's on it that would in and of itself be a 9 or 10-star system, or it could be additive. That is, it could have systems that in and of themselves would be 6 stars and they'd end up being a 9. But that's kind of how that's what I do as a handicapper is I have to evaluate all the games, all the systems, and
And
decide the strength.
and and when you're a Telegram member, Al can upgrade games, which you upgraded 2 winners last weekend. You upgraded the Commanders and you upgraded the Jaguars. And again, whether you want it luck, not luck, who cares? The reality was you had a 3 unit play on the Jaguars and you had a 3 unit play, I believe, from memory, on the
A four a,
Commanders.
a 4 unit went to an 8, and a 3 went to a 6.
A 4 unit went to an 8 and a 3 unit went to a 6. And again, you're not going to get that information online on the premium product because once the plays are in, the plays are in. So that's another added benefit from being an all access member. And with that, what's your complimentary selection this Wednesday?
Okay, yeah, we took a while to get to this
It's
part,
all right.
right?
People like to know the rating system. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're going to look at the matchup in the NBA between the Boston Celtics and the Detroit Pistons. The situation here is that Boston is playing with rest and Detroit is not playing with rest. Obviously, Boston's a huge favorite. Detroit is coming off the game on Tuesday versus the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a home game, and now they're going to have to travel to Boston. And the Celtics, when they're at home and they're rested and they're playing an unrested opponent, they've gone 23-12 and 1 ATS. So we're just going to lay the wood with the Boston Celtics.
Lay the wood with Boston Celtics, 702-769-0404. 1 week for a dime is normally now 2 weeks. So now you'll get 2 weeks for the price of one, 1,000 for 14 days on a trial offer, 702-769-0404. Good day and good luck.